Former Nissan boss Carlos Ghosn has reportedly traveled to Lebanon after leaving Japan, media outlets say. One Lebanese official reportedly told AFP news agency that Mr. Ghosn reached Beirut, but it's unclear how he left Japan. Mr. Ghosn was arrested over allegations of financial misconduct in 2018 and faces several charges. He was awaiting trial in Japan and barred from leaving Japan. He denies any wrongdoing. Whether Mr. Ghosn has struck a deal with prosecutors or fled is unknown. The businessman holds French and Lebanese passports. Is Carlos Ghosn in Lebanon? While there has yet to be an official announcement, either from Mr. Ghosn or the governments involved, many news agencies are reporting that he has arrived in Beirut. One of Mr. Ghosn's defense team told Japan's public broadcaster NHK that he did not know about his client leaving Japan and was trying to confirm the story. Prosecutors are also trying to find out if he has left Japan, NHK said. French newspaper Les Echos reports that he allegedly arrived in a private jet which flew to Lebanon from Turkey, although this is unconfirmed. And the Wall Street Journal quotes a source who says Mr. Ghosn fled Tokyo, amid reports he did not think he could get a fair trial in the country. His wife Carol Ghosn told the BBC in June that authorities sought to intimidate and humiliate the couple. How he could have left Japan remains unclear. Mr. Ghosn was under strict bail conditions as he awaited trial in Japan, such as video surveillance of his home and restricted phone and computer usage. He had to surrender his passports to his lawyer, and had to ask for court permission to travel away from home for more than 2 nights. Japan's Foreign Minister Keisuke Suzuki visited Beirut on 20th of December. But there is no indication he discussed Mr. Ghosn's case. What charges does Carlos Ghosn face? Once considered a hero in Japan for turning around Nissan, even becoming the subject of a Japanese comic book, Mr. Ghosn spent 108 days in custody after his arrest in Tokyo in November 2018. Nissan sacked him 3 days after his arrest. Prosecutors allege that he made a multi-million-dollar payment to a Nissan distributor Renault. Nissan meanwhile has filed its own criminal complaint against Mr. Ghosn, accusing him of diverting money from the company for his own personal enrichment. He is also accused of underreporting his own salary. But the former Nissan boss has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing. His lawyers have accused the Japanese government of conspiring against him, calling the prosecution's case politically motivated.